everybody, welcome to the stream. Today, we are a guest to protest against no chat. Look at that. Peek. We even, this is the correct guest avatar too. Because the cap's not black. They all know that. The cap's actually a baseball cap, red baseball cap. So it's slightly orange. No, slightly brown. See? Also, this is the old guest avatar. Not the new one. The new ones are worse in my opinion. And I'm also playing Obby, so it makes sense to have the most blockiest. Woo! Let's hope we at least get an 8 run with this guest. Dude, why am I so nervous at every flick? I don't understand. Why am I so nervous at every flick? Is there something wrong with my body right now? What is my body doing? What? Why am I so nervous at every jump? This is floor 1. Bro. This is floor 1! Huh? I'm nervous at the first jump. There's no way. There's just no way. I'm nervous at the first jump of the tower. Why? Why am I nervous at the first jumps of the tower? Why? Why am I nervous? Am I going to die? Am I going to die? Why? Hello? What is happening to my body? Why am I so nervous at every single flick? I'm not nervous at all on the, what's it called again? On the non-flex, but I am on the flicks. Did you see that? That was not me. Why? Hey, look at me. Every single jump. Pretty normal, but the flicks. It's killing me. The flicks are trying to kill me. Why? Why am I nervous at flicks and not everything else? Why am I nervous at the truss? It's not supposed to make sense. And this is the truss tower. Are you serious? Why am I nervous at truss jumps? They're just as easy as the normal jumps. They're just as easy. Why am I so nervous at these jumps? It's not make sense. Are you an idiot? No. No! Why did I walk off for no reason? Am I broken? get nervous when I do the flick movement. I gotta practice the flick movement. And why do I get especially nervous at back flicks? Why am I getting nervous? For no reason. Does this guest have some magic powers that makes me unable to flick? For some reason. If so, that's really weird. Ooh. If I talk, then I get a little less nervous. Ooh. This is the weirdest guest ever. I guess Roblox wants me to have no chat, I guess. Doesn't want me to protest. Alright, so the jumps I've done a few amount of times, I'm more nervous at. I see. Right, floor 2 again. That is so weird. Is it because I slept when I was scrolling? Cause I literally fell asleep while scrolling. I was doom scrolling and then I fell asleep. Maybe it was that way. Na 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 na. Ah! Oh my god, there's something wrong! How did I do that? There's something really wrong about me right now. It's just something wrong. It's only at flicks, not other types of thrusters too. Like, I'm fine with that for some reason, but I'm not fine with these S for some reason. Does it trigger also when I... Do I have trussophobia or something? Okay, for some reason I wasn't nervous at that truss, weirdly. Floor 4. Ooh. Ooh. I'm more nervous when I hit the A key. Ooh. I guess anything that is for flicking, everything with a flick is nervous. It makes me nervous for me. That's not a flick, so it was. So I wasn't nervous. But there's a jump coming up right now, which is a flick. And I'll probably be nervous there for no reason. Banana. Yeah, I am. Ow! How did I clap so hard? I gotta stretch myself. Oh, my hands are red. How did I clap that hard? I gotta stretch myself until it's painful. How am I nervous at this jump? This is one of the easiest. Is it because it gives me Thanos Tower flashbacks of floor 3? Well, technically, yeah, floor 3. This jump's very easy. I can do this. Nice. Oh wait, slapping my hands together really fast and really hard actually makes my hands more flexible. Huh? Weird, but Is it because aren't some of the creators here left-handed? Which is why there's so many left-handed trusses. Because normally there's almost no left-handed trusses. For some reason, I'm also nervous at right trusses. But a little less than left trusses, which makes sense because I'm right-handed. I was a little more nervous there, actually. And there. Although I've done it many times on this stream, so I'm less nervous. I think that's how it works. Basically. Yeah, I'm almost not nervous at all now on the first jumps. I picked this one and not. I refuse to give my biometric data and stuff because there's an old meme called Blame John or whatever, where you blame John Shedletsky for something. I actually forgot. Ooh. And so I don't really know what it really means because I'm a new gen, of course. I started in like 2021, not 2019. This account was made in 2021 below. And everything. See, that's why I don't want to be nervous for no reason. Alright? That's why I don't want to grind this tower anymore, because I get nervous for no reason. Oh, so this is not epic rapping. This is trash rapping. Wait, I have an idea actually. I have a little idea. Why did I do that? That wasn't my idea, but I'm just thinking. The dark side of the moon, there's 4 Rams and 2 SCs. And I sent you the first 6 towers, so when you have time to look at them, I have time. Ooh. Yes, that's TOQ, difficult. I could probably beat that. So when it's done, when it releases in July or August, or June, I actually forgot. We could do the alphabet challenge, actually. Want me to send more? Yeah, send every one of them. I would guess there's 12. No, 15. I would guess there's 15, depending on when it comes out. What the heck just happened there? Blame that on John. Want to change your avatar too? Or do you like the new features about not chatting anymore? I would actually quit if it weren't for Ito and Tower Creator. Although Tower Creator is a little less fun now because you can't chat to anybody. So you basically can't co-op unless you have their DC. Which they are planning to make it not allowed to. Like make it not allowed to talk through third party servers, shit like that. Which I hope never gets added. They're planning to, though, sadly. So it's probably going to happen. Because it's a bad feature, not a good one. The box ups their player count and friends per player. Yay! Okay, that is rigged. That is just rigged. I couldn't have any control of that after I jumped. After I jumped, there was no control. Last run before I will do my idea. Why did I do that again? Imagine if this is the winning run, but I fail because of my paper nerves on Flex. which I am trying to fix. But sadly, I'm on 3, so I can't really quit now. Ooh, almost fell there. Ooh. Nice. I could probably in like 5 years beat a horrific, or maybe an unreal. But because of my slow progression, it's probably never going to happen. Alright, floor 5. Halfway. Well, kind of halfway, alright? Actually not. If you do the math shit. And also the final floors are a bit longer than the beginning floors, from what I remember. Like floor 7 and floor 6 and floor 7. Oh. Is almost as long as Limbo, even with skips. So it's a little longer than usual. Ooh. Nice. So this is basically a floor 6 run if we don't mess this up stupidly. I jinxed it. There are 2 TOQ and TOBMs. They will change the names. I see. I can't really see the names, by the way. TOQ with a hashtag thing. Tom Guitarist. TOSTW. TODP. Huh. No sigil? Is there really no sigil? Come on. It's alright. Anyway, what? What is your favorite airframe? Let me look. Alright. Toem is literally only 4 floors. What do you mean? That's a steeple. That's less than a steeple. It's literally only 4 floors. Huh? TOQ, pretty basic. TOVD is your average, like, edgy, soul-crushing looking frame. Tower of XYZ. Smiley face. TOTZ. Best one so far. Classic, but good. Also, for some reason, 9 floors. No thanks. That's not how it works. TOBM looks cool, but I'm not really into those nature. Ooh, wait, TOKT. Even though it looks like our average Hori Plus tower that was made recently, it looks pretty cool. Where's the other tower? I can't see it. The REM towers. TOMG is basically TOC. TOQ, wait, that's very wacky. Torres. Very many different sizes. TODP, a new terrifying. Woohoo. And maybe I'll put STW on my, like, watch list. Kind of. I don't know. You know what? I think my favorite one is, right now, it's TOKT. Oops, I accidentally closed Discord. There's a train. There's a train tower. Train tower. Wait. Going access place. Supper. Okay, 25. Memi 25. It's next to the black one. This one. Bro, that looked so small. Every floor is like 50 by 50. Anyway, it's time to practice a little bit. Practice lobby of hell. Any notifications? Is there any notifications, please? Is there any notifications? And also go into TOEF because that's the best one. No, it's the one I'm grinding, sorry. It's not the best one. It's probably the most mid one I'm playing. Come on. Send a friend request. Yeah. People need an age group thing. Your communication settings have updated. View details. What is this? Experience chat. Peak. That is the opposite of peak. That is bottom. I was just copying the guest avatar. That's why. Blah blah blah. Come on, send a friend request. I am waiting. I am waiting. Bro. Yeah, I know. creatures of scenario thing. Kaiju, survive kaiju animals. That is peak. The weakest battlegrounds. Parkour Reborn. Oh. Parkour Reborn waited too long for us to actually gain interest on it. Because I got delayed. And so we lost interest on normal parkour, and when we tried the new one, we were like, alright, fine. I played it like twice or thrice, and I left. I still like the original parkour more, not gonna lie. Is it in version 2 yet, actually? Tower World. Tower World. Tower World. Tower World. Tower World. Tower World. Beast Swamp Simulator. It's William Size of Hell. Alright. I'm refreshing until I get a notification that you want to do stuff. Actually, no, because you're going to connect. I'm sorry. Tomato. Accept. And ignore every other. Because these were from Please Donate. And other games. I already accepted it. Weird. Oh. Is there some kind of glitch? Whatever. Going to Torif. What I'm planning on doing is doing every flick 10 times. Not in a row, but just 10 times. Just to get consistency and become less nervous. I don't really have to practice the first floor, luckily. So I'll find the flicks on floor 2. That is not a flick. This is a flick. Actually, no, only 5 times. Once. Twice. Thrice. Quadrice. Quintice. This one I'm doing 5 times in a row, actually. Once. Because I also actually have to practice it, even if I'm nervous or not. Twice. Quadrice. No, thrice. Sorry. Quadrice. Quintice. Nice. No flicks, no flicks, no flicks, no flicks, no flicks. This is a high jump. Yeah, nothing. Okay, do we count this? Once. I'll only do it 3 times. Twice. Thrice. This one's also not counting because it's not a flick. This one is kind of a flick, but it's not a truss. Oh, hello! Wait, let me do something in the alright, it's correct. I'm not really nervous on this one, so won't count it. Oh, bro. How did that happen? I never fail. Yeah, I would never fail that on the actual thing. And I never have. Ooh, this one. This one's tricky. Very tricky. Even harder than the floor 2 one. Oh, come on. I do like this. I'm gonna practice it once. And not because I'm nervous. I'm not really nervous on it. But because it's actually hard. Twice. Ooh, that was close. Thrice. Wait, let me try yours. I'll pause it. Your method is whatever. Quadrice. Okay, I think I have the hang of it. Quintice. Once. I'm not really nervous on this one. Twice. Quadrice. Let's do the normal shit. Alright, so this one, I have a strat for this one, but this involves careful flicking. That was a too fast flick, and there's also 2 slow flicks. I don't really know how to do this one though, because it's really hard. Yeah, how do you do that? That's super hard. How do you do that? That's like way harder than my route. You do this, and then you flick, and you do that. It's my route. But anyway, I'm not that nervous either, because it's, again, not really a flick. This one, I just jump, and boom. Now you might be wondering, I can take the skip here. And I skipped one of the hardest flicks of the tower. And go all the way here. And this one I'm a little nervous at for some reason. So once, twice, thrice, quadrice, quintice. Wait. Just had to extend my hands. Wait. Did I just find another skip? Yeah, that's worth it. That's worth it. Right, so no flicks yet. Bro, you serious right now? How did I fail that? I always fail stupidly in practice. This one's easier than you think, actually. And I fail it because I say it's easier than you think. It's not really a flick. Alright? I've never failed this. You can take your time on it. I always hallucinate this jump, but I learned now. The spinner jump is very weird, but I've also found a strat for it. This jump, I hate this jump so badly. It's so hard. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it's so hard. It's a left. It even makes, it's a normal jump, it makes me nervous. That's how hard it is. I could do, let me show you what I could do, but I think it's harder than doing the actual thing. It's just skip up there, but I think that's harder. So I have to do the legit route. Wait a minute. Let me just... Really? You can't? Dude, it's literally impossible in practice. When I do it when I do it actually, it's so much easier for some reason. Ooh. No! How do you turn on invisible players, bro? How do you turn on invisible players? There's no invisible players thing. There's no invisible players thing, bro. Also, I'm again hallucinating the jump. It's forced, it's not free. And it's also elevated, so it's even harder. It's elevated, so it's even harder. I literally flat-sided because it's that hard. And now my brain's tricking me that it's even harder. Now my brain's tricking me. I can't even find the jump. This is so annoying. This jump's gonna be the death of me. And it is. In practice place mostly. Whatever. And how did I fail that jump? Just about how? Bro, why am I so bad? Let's just skip to the flicks, alright? Because we're not trying to do the actual tower here. We're trying to do the flicks. That one's pretty hard, but there's a safety net. So I'm not really nervous on it. What is bro trying to do? Just bottom flick. You can just flick on the bottom. You know that, right? You're a pro. You can flick on the bottom. Pretty average. Not really many flicks here. I would not be nervous here if I would have guessed, and I'm not right now, so I probably wouldn't be. Also, you can jump there freely, so that's pretty free. I can skip that and this, but I have to do this because of checkpoint thing, of course. This one's, I've developed a strat for it. It's not really a flick anymore. 4-7, all right. Let me find the first like flick thing. It's over here. Pretty simple, not that nervous. Wait. Have you beaten Toef? Has bro beaten Toef? Oh, look at this skip I found. I somehow failed that, but look at this skip I found. If we just do this normally, right? Look at this. You can actually skip this, because if you look closely, after this jump, there's a really hard truss over here. Probably the hardest truss. For you, it may be a little easier, but for me, it's really hard. But if we do this high jump, we basically skip everything. So let me just, there we go. Now we skip basically everything and we fall down here. And we do the jumps. Okay, why am I laggy? I gotta find the flicks. Oh yeah, because floor 8 has the hardest flicks in the tower. Like this one! Which really makes me nervous. So I gotta practice it a little bit. It feels harder than it's easier than you think. Just let them relax. Let the nerves relax. And do the jump. It feels harder than it actually is. Then we got some simple jumps. Then we got the hardest flick of the tower right there. That slanted thing. But I know how to skip it. Let's go here and then do this. Skip the hardest flick of the tower. I gotta be a little cautious here. Yeah, that's the hardest flick of the tower. The thing you just did. In basically everyone's opinion, I can do this easily. I've never failed this part, and I don't want to do it again because it's kind of tedious. It's not kind of tedious, is this. Way harder now. This is way harder. Alright. Bro! You're just saying it's easy because your EO is kicking in. Your EO is kicking in. I've never let mine kick in. Except for when I beat my first soul crushing. So it's pretty simple until we get to floor 9, which has some of the hardest flicks of the tower too. Like that really awful spinner. It's pretty simple. Very, very simple. Also, I have the tower down to 2 runs. Which isn't that surprising. Because I have floor 9 end. And floor 9 and floor 9 to the other thing. Also, no, you don't have to do that actually. Why isn't it working? Wait. It's kind of luck based. And so. Wait a minute. Can't I just. I'm trying to find the strat for the skip. Because there's a skip here. And I've been trying to find the strat for this for basically years now. As you see, then you skip the awful spinner. You know what? Should I actually skip that skip? I know that sounds weird, but should I? Because I just do this, and then this. Wait, then jump. Maybe I'll just skip that skip, actually. None of these make me nervous. I just have to practice. I just have to practice this awful spinner. Yeah, I would say that's good enough. I'm actually nervous at this for some reason. If I can't even get to there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. And then it's just these. Can't I just skip to there? No, too far. Now this is like the floor fort thing, but harder. But I've also developed a strat for this, but I'm still nervous on it. That's why I am trying to figure this out right now. Because it's really hard. See? Really, really hard. I'm still developing strats for it. In fact, let me look at a guide. Wait, I have some ideas left. I have a few ideas. Yeah, but you're an extreme player. Ooh, wait. I may have found it. Don't you hear? Yes, I may have found the strat. If you know some truss tech, you know that if you are going up a truss and jump, you have more upwards momentum. And you need upwards momentum in this jump. That's why it's easier to do it with jumping upwards more than jumping sideways. So I just found the skip thing. Haha. Why would I be nervous at that flick? That's pretty simple. Jump. Wait, do I even need to jump there? How am I tough grinding? I have thought that I need to jump there. Maybe I don't. Maybe. What I can't do is go onto the slanted thing because I have no clip on, and if I have no clip, then bad. Wait, I don't need to jump. And I know this strat, alignment keys, and then hold W and A. And then just flick. Ooh, why is this jump hard? Why is that jump hard? Oh no. Why is that jump hard? You can't see anything. Whatever. I think it's alright. Isn't floor 10 the longest floor? It feels like it. And finally, we do this. Wait, let me try something. Whatever. Yay. Now let's do the real one. The real thing. I'm gonna go eat. Bye-bye. See ya. You finish I beat the in practice. Way. Ignore all buttons. see you tomorrow. A black hole on a whole core. That is peak. Wait a minute, actually. Let me just go here. Is there anyone? A lot of people actually, but I won't join right now because I'm live streaming. Where I'm going to go? I'm going to go Eternal Tears of Hell. Eternal Hours of Hell. Let's do this. Also, I know this sounds very weird, but for some reason, something really weird. People are selling Roblox accounts in specific age groups to do tumors, and there's inflation now, and that type of selling, and people are mad about it. It's so stupid. People are mad about why inflation on selected accounts. Isn't that funny? Failing is inevitable. Do you guys like Skitsuna wall hopping? It's this. It's so weird. It's like this, from what I remember. Yeah, sticky keys. Terminable failure. Now I shouldn't be nervous at any flick. Luckily. And people say this is Schlepp's fault that we have no chat. People say it's his fault, and people are hating on him now. Oh, the place version is basically 1,000. Oh, my nose. My nose. See, I'm not nervous at it anymore. And I'm basically not nervous at that jump either. Nice. I think it's working. I hope we can even get a 6 run. I think the reason I fail more, even without nerves, is probably because I think my character is a little more forward than usual because of the cap, so it looks like it's a little more forward than usual. Did you know that Roblox characters have different hitboxes? Slightly different blocky character hitboxes. Mute. Oh, when I T-pose, the mute's up. That's cool. Wasn't intended. Probably wasn't intended. And of course, because I practiced it, I'll never do it again. Because I did it in practice. It's not intended, but it's cool. That when I T-pose, it says mute. Peek, 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 peek. Do I have it even on? Yes, I do. By the way, I calculated how many SCs a person beats before they beat an extreme. And it's around 3 to 4. And I'm right now on my 8th, technically 7th, SC. If I remember correctly. Let's check. Yes, technically my 7th SC on Insane. So I'm very behind. I'm going to beat all of the extremes. I'm beating almost all of the Insanes, so maybe. I can't believe back in the day I was so bad. I couldn't even get to like floor 4. I think floor 4 was my highest when I grinded this before I beat my first SC. Before I even beat TOIES. Also, what kind of fail was that? If I pass floor 5, it's almost a guarantee I get to floor 7 and probably 8. Floor 8, 9, and 10 are the hardest floors in my opinion. Even harder than floor 1. Okay, what was that? I never failed like that in my entire TOF grinding thing. I have to beat this today, bro. Oh no, but the Christmas event. I have to beat like 10 million towers before I go for 19 days. Oh no. If I did my math correct, I have, there's 20 days left on the Christmas event. So I only have time to do them, do the Christmas event today and 19 days later. So I only have around a day left of pure grinding. So after I beat TOEF or after I rage quit, I am going straight to the Christmas event. No breaks. a minute, if it's slightly slanted. What, really? Alright. I guess I was just tripping. Why have I been doing it backwards this entire time? I could do forwards, which is way easier actually. Ooh, that was close. For some reason, when I'm nervous at the jump, I open my mouth. I don't know, it's just a reaction. I beat 3 before an extreme. Yeah, so it's around average. Do you know where TOIF is? You can watch a guide, it's pretty simple. I don't even know where we are actually. Spectate. Wait a minute, can't I just... Because I'm kind of lonely actually, so I'm just gonna... This. Oh, I see someone. Light speed. TT Go Frick is stuck at floor 1. Tomasunu is AFK. Is this guy tripping or something? Why did I do the skip? It's way harder than the original. I'm cooking though, luckily. Ooh. Yes! I did it. Ooh. It's nerfed. No, it's not nerfed. Sorry. I thought it was nerfed. Alright, basically floor 7. But actually not. It's possible that we can mess this up. We can mess anything up. Even a one-stud jump. Which is technically failable. I'm a little more nervous than practice place, so didn't take that into account. I gotta lock in. Wait. No, 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 Whew. Ooh, floor 8. I fail the most on this floor because it's really hard. I'll only fail to floor 6 if I fail this jump, but I won't fail this jump. Yes. No, no. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Yes, it is. We're still on floor 5. We're still high up. Shit. Shit, but not shit. Ooh! I did the hard jump. Ugh! How did I almost fail that? Oh my god, that was stressful. Limbing. Come on. Come on. I will not fail this jump. Or I will fail this jump. Ah! And then I fell all the way to floor 1. Imagine! Oh, it isn't working. It isn't working. Let the nerves calm down. Let the nerves calm down and do it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I just knew it! I knew I was going to win. I knew I was going to win, bro. Ugh. Stupid. I knew I was going to fail. Did it say win? I meant fail. Maybe it works. For 7 again. Stream's around 2 hours long, I know that. I just said that because I guess it makes me less nervous. No! 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 That is just rigged. That is just rigged. It's not my fault. It is not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I swear it's not my fault. You know why? Because I did everything correctly. And I still failed. For no reason. And so, that means it's not my fault if I did everything correctly. And I still fall. Then it's not my fault. It's a game. It's a broken game with the broken physics. Like the balls. Why? Why are they so... it's not how balls should work. No. How does this exist? How am I standing there? We did the hard flick. That's way easier. How did I not think about that? Ooh. It's alright. I didn't fall. I just did some weird stuff while I was landing on that platform. Which is why Roblox physics is super broken. I didn't like that. I mean, I did. Because I didn't fall, but ew. That was kind of disgusting. I don't really know what I did. I climbed. Nothing. No! react. I don't understand. My brain can't comprehend what just happened. It just happened, alright? Huh. Monster is still AFK on the first floor. This is F9 to F. Well, good luck to them. Yeah, I actually got hacked. How does he know all my strats? I swear if he knows this. He knows it. He actually knows. He's literally just me, bro. Oh no, that's a different strat. I swear to God. And I got gnomed. I want to slam the table so badly. Why am I doing that skip? It's so bad, but why am I doing it? Why am I doing it regardless if it's battle or not? Also, I forgot I can align myself. I have a 6-star wingspan? Dang. I mean, it's not wingspan, it's not arm span. I'm getting less nervous at the hard jump on the floor too. Nice. Ooh. A little too far to the right, but actually too far to the right is better than too far to the left. Because it started to go that too far that you fall to the right, and then too fall in the left. I don't even know what I said there. But just know that the right's safer than the left. That's what I'm trying to say. Forgot to change my name. Huh. That's alright. I'll change it after the stream. Yes, I actually did the actual route. Ooh. Hardest part of floor 5 is coming up. It's this entire part. Jumps here are harder than usual on its own. But look at this. You have to do that. That is really hard, alright? That belongs in the terrifying. That belongs in a terrifying tower, bro. Floor 6. Ooh, that was close. Floor 7. And no, Kermal part. Kermal, what? Kermal! Kermal is a stupid bitch. Kermal is a stupid bitch. Kermal! Kermal, why? Why, Kermal? Why is Kermal so bad? Why is Kermal worse than me at GD? Why did Kermal quit? Because Kermal got divorced or some shit like that. I don't know. Because he gave up. And he's bad at the game. Zobros way better. Zobros is way better, bro. Zobros is way better. Kermal is way worse. Kermal is way worse. Falling Up, bad song. Acropolis, best song. And it's also made by Waterflame, so you know it's peak. He even beat Black Blizzard and Blizzard. So he's trying to kill Kermal. Peak. That's how good Zobros is. He jumped from Bloodbath to Black Blizzard. You jump from, I think, Acropolis all the way up to Bloodbath. Peak. Super peak. Ooh, almost fell there. Because of too low setup. Almost fell there. That was scary. This guy's still here. Ooh. To have chronicle depression is in ring 0. It's located in ring 0. To have chronicle depression. Ooh! You see, that's why the safety net's there. Wait a minute, actually. Alright, I'm locked in. Oof. See ya.